Al-Shahzadi 喺香港經營手工波斯地毯轉銷已經超過50年，祖傳第3代繼承人 Avais Ahmad 對地毯充滿熱誠。2層高嘅專門店存放咗大概1300幅由佢親自採購嘅精品。對佢嚟講，每幅優美嘅地毯唔單止係商品，而係一件件藝術品。
This is one of my recent acquisitions. When it comes to carpets, hands down, Persian carpets from Iran are the best. There's nothing better than the Persian carpets. When you look at old Persia, and when you look at like when it was a center, an art center, that's where all the artists, the great artists, merged their minds. So the designs that are coming from there are original. The influences that they were influenced by that period of time also originate from there. So their artisans continued to stay there, and from generation to generation transferred this knowledge to their sort of kids, and then they passed it down. The main producing carpet areas as of today are Pakistan, Afghanistan, and of course Iran. The carpets that are coming from Pakistan are mostly wool, and some of them do come in wool and silk. The second producing area is Afghanistan. They are predominantly woolen carpets. And third, which is Iran, is silk, pure silk, 100%, or it can be wool. The difference between silk and wool, silk is definitely a lot finer. But when you consider some other aspects of wool, such as like a famous designer, if they've designed it, they tend to be a little bit more expensive. For me, immediately, color, intricacy, the design, how it's put together. Then there's some technical aspects that come in. I may look at a back of a carpet, and some carpets tend to be really fine because it's like workmanship, because it's done with hands. So some hands are better than others. This is a very 1940s Isfahan. It's roughly around 1100 knots per square inch. So when you actually count the number of knots, you take a 1 by 1 inch, and then you count horizontal and vertical, the number of knots, and then you multiply it. That gives you the overall knottage. For that time period, it was a very fine piece because it was just the beginning of the Industrial Revolution. So they were able to produce like really fine fiber and fabric. But if you just come and look at the carpet, and if you just look at the flowers, the detail, the colors, if you dissect every piece of flower that's here, it's just an amazing color combination that is just put together. To me, I think that I just love this carpet. I think that when you look at a beautiful piece of art, and if you want it and if you can afford it, why shouldn't you buy it? What's wrong with that? I think that it's, I've had many occasions where I've had carpets, I've opened them, and I've opened up a nice bottle of wine, and I've just sat and I've looked at the carpet like any piece of art that I would look at. So I think that that's the emotional aspect of buying a carpet. You want to look at it at an economical point of view, I can give you that. You have money, you put it in the bank, it's not giving you anything. You end up buying a carpet right now, who knows? Already from October till now, Persian carpets have gone up 30%. I don't know anything that would pay you 30%.